Hey, it's the abstraction is okay. I just want to make sure something was going on. Something I wasn't hearing something. A certain thing. Okay. Anyway. Ooh. Losing this junk up. I gotta wash my hair for real. Alright, so I don't really have too much to say, to be honest. But what I will say is I am gonna start purchasing like astrology courses that are outside of the ones that I purchased. And I'm going to start following more astrology people online because I feel like I'm real rusty with astrology. I kind of feel like I have my certain beliefs, and I don't know. I kind of just feel like I want to study this in depth, and I need to study this in depth. There's a lot of cycles wrapping up. I'm really happy about it. On a personal tip, I'm going to talk about this in my other channel, but on a personal tip, I like definitely just cut off someone from my life. I don't know. It's almost like that energy, not the person, but the energy that I was entertaining was like just kind of limiting. I don't know. And so I'm like revving up to like go, run forth. Another news. These full moons and new moons have been very nourishing, especially the full moons. That's something that has never happened before. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I have felt like each of these cycles with the moon, and particularly full and new moons, has been like so nourishing. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just like seeing things, learning new things, standing up for myself, coming to realization, getting closer to who I like want to be, and really who I want to be. And like, it's the craziest thing to me where like I just am so grateful for, I don't know, 2023, maybe because I'm turning 30 and my Saturn return literally kind of like started earlier this year. Like, I don't know, I feel like incredibly blessed astrologically at this moment. And it's like a really funny thing because like, I don't know, like the other full moons and new moon cycles, because I also fell off of following those because it didn't seem quite important. Even as a Cancer sun, it always seemed like some weird shit was going on, and some weird shit for like not the better. Maybe because I was at like I'm at year 29 and I'll be like literally like 30, but like my Saturn return starting, I feel like the realizations, and Saturn is more Capricornian and Moon is more Cancerian, so they oppose. But like I've been like confronted with information, but like the lessons and like the resolutions have been like way softer. Like the resolutions are way softer, but the rewards that I'm reaping are like way bigger. And like the problems that I have been solving or trying to figure out are like very much large things, like large issues, large topics, broad topics that you really do have to like work through, and it could take you years to work through them. A lot of ancestral stuff is kind of falling into place. Spiritual practice is falling into place. I still haven't figured out this fucking altar, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm moving in the right direction. And after cutting this person off, I feel like I want to change it. It's not a romantic thing, so for those, but I'll talk more about this on my other channel. But I just feel like changing up everything. I've been buying clothes. I never buy clothes. Like, clothes is like the least purchased thing for me, along with shoes. Like, I like have like 2 pairs of shoes, maybe 3 pairs of shoes. That's it. Like, one is like the main pair, the second pair is like house stuff, and then the third pair is like some sandals. I don't have that many shoes, but I've been like shopping more, And like, I mean, within the last like week or so, like almost like I'm about to change personas. My South Node is in Gemini, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. There's a reason. But I feel like I'm just shifting and I'm changing, and like the stuff I want to do, I'm owning it a lot more. I'm a lot more confident. I'm a lot more direct. And I think that going forward, I don't need to explain too much. I want to get piercings now. So I have piercings, right? You can't really see it, but I have piercings in my ears. I just never really wear earrings, but I want to have piercings and tattoos. And I want a tramp stamp. I ain't gonna lie. Some astrological tramp stamp. And so I just feel like I'm just growing and changing and shifting. I did go to the beach. That's literally the event that kind of pushed me into ending that relationship with that person. There was just some stuff going on that I was just like, yeah, this is over. And I've been feeling that for some time. So it was just like going in the ocean, because I can't swim, but going in the ocean and kind of just listening and talking to the ocean and doing ancestral kind of processing, and thinking about it. Okay. But yeah, I am shifting, growing, changing. So anything else, I am going to be doing different channels. I am going to keep this one. The channel that I want to make will be love. Another channel will be like my actual readings. And then I might do another channel that talks specifically about more of my businessy type things that I want to do when it comes to tarot, because I do want to actually make a business. I want to make like a publishing company to publish kind of more astrological things I'm thinking about, because my other channel was kind of meant to do womb work, and there is astrology stuff that I have thinking about on that channel that I had just have never posted, never thought about posting up there just yet. But yeah, I do want to go forward and kind of make a more spiritual business. It really won't change too much of like how I produce stuff. It's pretty lax over here as far as I'm concerned. I'm pretty lax. But I do, with my Saturn return, have to like tighten that shit up, right? Like, if you're gonna run businesses, you gotta like post things on time. You gotta put effort into thumbnails. You gotta put effort into recording. And I'm not saying these things seem very superficial, but to me they matter because it's like a level of quality. Like, I want to do backgrounds because I am tired of seeing this in the back. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. I know you guys may not be like, oh my god, but I need to just invest in little things. Like right now I live at home, so I'm going to have to invest here right now for what I want to do until I have like the proper space to have all of this stuff going on. Altar wise, I haven't figured that out yet, but I do think that I need to purchase like some more things that are just seasonally appropriate to summer. I feel like I have a fall winter type collection of things, and they just don't go for the summertime, and I just feel like because they don't go, like, I just don't want to put them up there. And that's a part of the change too. I'm very much a consumer, but I'm very much a person that's into aesthetics. I'm into things, objects, fashion, art. That's something that people don't necessarily know about me, cause especially the fashion part. Even I like makeup and stuff like that, makeup and hair, and I used to read magazines and stuff like that. I'm really into art is what I'm trying to say. I'm a very art kind of person. I may not be like the person you want to talk to about art, but I appreciate art, and I appreciate reading about people's art and what they do and why they do it, and I love it. And so because I'm embracing this like lifestyle of me doing art, because I have so much art that I want to release, it just seems appropriate that my life kind of things come in to my life that are more artsy, decor, fashion related, getting into music and stuff like that. thinking of becoming a, getting into music, like producing music or something like that. Like just very creative things that I like to do that I'm interested in doing, essentially. Me being really me. Another thing that I was thinking about today as I was just pondering letting that person go was this idea of spirituality and how sometimes spiritual people are very much straight-laced and on like a sober path and stuff like that. And not that that's harmful. The part of the reason why I like let this person go is because they kind of were not on that path. It seemed like they had mixed spirituality with a few things that were like a little bit toxic. But I feel like the last few years I've been trying to like be spiritual up here, my higher chakras, and not my lower chakras. And I need to be here, grounded here as a human being. And I think the trap with spiritual people sometimes is that, well, nothing's permanent. We're not here forever. We're in this body temporary. And, it's almost like it doesn't matter that you're a human because your soul lives on forever. And it's like, no, bitch. Like, I want to go out and I want to party. I want to look good. I want to wear makeup. I want to, like, smell perfume. I want to look at roses. I want to paint, the swan going down the river, or not the swan going down the river, or the swan on the lake. I wanted to like look at the seasons change. I want to put on a sweater at the first chill. I want to go out and eat good food. Like, I want to live a human life, a human existence. And I think spiritual people, like, they get so close in their own little spiritual bubble where they always like think about shit that like they don't ever like, I don't know, like sometimes the spiritual communities are just very like small-minded in that way, like, and I feel like I'm just not interested in being that spiritual person. I feel like I'm interested in being the spiritual person that like, if I, smoke a herbal cigarette, I smoke a herbal cigarette because I do smoke herbal cigarettes. I do smoke like every now and again. Every few years, I'm like, I need to smoke these herbal, I need to smoke this basil and this lavender, and I do that for like a week or so, and then I stop, and then it's like on to the next thing. Sometimes I want to drink, like, it's not like I'm escaping life. I feel like I'm fully embracing life, and I'm not running from problems, because I was eating a lot, and I've gained weight, and like, when I couldn't put them jeans on like I used to, child, it started to get real. And feeling like at my job that was stressful, a whole bunch of shit. So I think that I'm changing so much that, I don't know, it's really cool. I want to change my glasses too, and I want to dye my eyebrows. The funny thing is, because of these glasses, it looks like I don't have eyebrows because they're so like low on my face, right? I have like a 5 head, 5 head with like edges receding, receding edges. Like, come on, bruh. DNA, come on. What you doing? But yeah, I am just fully embracing like a more human experience. And not that spirituality isn't important, but I feel like being spiritual, but like understanding that you are human for this time period. Why not embrace it? I kind of am not. I mean, I get life is hard. It's full of hard things. It's full of hard emotions and realizations for you being here, right? For something that's so impermanent, like a lot of these shits, when you're human, all these experiences do be permanent for some reason for the human that's experiencing, right? So, but I just want to embrace like humanness, like being human, and like really embrace like growing into this person that I am, right? Me. That's how I feel. So yeah, this was longer than I expected, but it's a ramble. I will be posting summer videos now that I'm back from the trip. So sometime this week, I know it's Father's Day and then it's Juneteenth in the States. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.